o'clock. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Austin Reed. It is Thursday, the 29th of April. Thank you for being with us. We have another live local guest in our Tower District studios today. Quack, quack. It's the CASA duck race. That's what we're talking about. Hi.
Yes, hi. I'm Paul Braswell with CASA.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us on today. First of all, people say, what is CASA? It's an acronym. It stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. We're a nationwide organization for the most part, and we represent Fresno and Madera counties. And what we do is we recruit volunteers. That's our biggest challenge. We recruit them, we give them training, get a background check, fingerprint. They're sworn in court. They commit to an 18-month period of time where they serve about 15 hours a month for a foster child. Now, this is a child who was taken away probably from their family's home in a police car, and they're probably living in a group home or somewhere where everyone they meet is paid. Everyone they talk to in the court system is paid, and everybody's doing their job. But the job, we got another word for it's called the foster care to prison pipeline. So the system is not helping these kids. It's actually creating a problem. So when the CASA gets involved and they're sworn in, they get an appointing order. If the child is behind grade level, the CASA is going to get involved with a learning director. If they have an appointment with a doctor and they're getting some psychotropic medications because of some of the trauma they've experienced, is the medicine working? The doctor sees them once every month or 3 months. Social worker sees them once a month. The advocate 15 hours a month. So when they bring their interest, their life, their passion, and into the life of a child who really has no one who really cares, it's really the first time a lot of these children have ever been able to develop trust with somebody they didn't know, somebody outside of their circle. And so if they don't have trust in society, then they're not going to be a part of society. They're going to not graduate from high school. They're not going to go to college. They're probably going to abuse drugs. Something like 80% of trafficking victims were former foster children. So homelessness, incarceration, all of these things are weigh on the life of these children as heavy odds that they'll face. So an advocate bringing their love and their passion into that life changes the life. And last year, we helped 350 kids.
Wow.
350, which is a record.
Holy moly.
It's incredible, but we need to help 500 kids this year. We've got probably 30 kids on our waiting list under the age of 6, another 40 from 7 to 13, and 85 to 100 from 13 up to 18. They're on our waiting list, and these aren't kids we're picking. These are children the court said need an advocate. So the CASA mission is twofold. First of all, we have to raise awareness and recruit volunteers, but we don't just put a volunteer out without support. Every advocate or CASA has a full-time CASA employee who takes care and any questions, any problems. It helps them with their court reports. Helps them if they can't go to court, they can go in their place. Because it's not just a feel-good thing. You actually do good and you have authority. You have an appointing order so you can make a difference. So the twofold problem we have, one is volunteers, the other is raising funds. And that's why the duck race is so important. And it's actually going to be a lot of fun. The odds are pretty good. Even if you come in 5th place for $5, that's $75. Would you bet $5 to win 75?
Absolutely.
Austin, I would do the same. We have our grand prize is $1,000. And then we have 500, 250, 125, or 75. So all cash prizes. It's going to be live on Facebook Live /CASA Duck Race. And it'll be at 12 noon on Saturday, May 29th.
And I want to point out last year, because of the pandemic, there was no race.
That's correct. We started planning a year ago, so we're really excited that we've actually getting some ducks in the water.
Yeah.
And we've actually almost close to half of our goal, but our goal is 5,000 ducks. And if you decide you want to help us sell ducks, we have CASA swag. Ooh. We have duck race swag. And if you go to the duck race, you can just put in duck race /Fresno. You'll go to our website. And then it says, if you would like to form a sales team, you click on that link, and then you can fill out your information, and it'll come to us, and we'll go out and provide you with some swag. We'll give you some posters and flyers, and we'll set up your team on our website. And then you'll pick a goal of how many ducks you think you could sell. And if you meet your goal, we put you in another drawing for more prizes. So it's pretty fun.
This is the biggest event for you guys, right, as far as the fundraising efforts go?
This is a brand new event. We've never done it before. Our biggest event is traditionally our crab feed, which is the second week in October, or second week in September, excuse me. And then we're very fortunate, the Granville Home of Hope is what, there's 10 nonprofits that share in that, and CASA is one of those 10. And that really created a lot of revenue for us, and we're kicking off this year's campaign. So you could spend $100 and buy a ticket and win a house or $100,000 cash.
So 6 months ago, I was up in Oregon, and I did a lot of interviews with CASA, and they did the CASA duck race up there. So I was kind of confused. I thought, oh, well, you guys have been doing it already, but no, this is your first year.
Yeah, the company that in Oregon, the company that puts the race on is called Game Incorporated. They are the duck race people in America, and they do them all over the country. We're very fortunate. We, I guess, more or less bought the franchise for Fresno, Madera, so we have an exclusive right to the duck race for Fresno. Actually, Fresno, not technically Madera, even though
you guys serve Madera.
We serve Madera, and Madera benefits, and we have advocates and foster kids from Madera County, and some great sponsors, some great local businesses. The community really does rally around. The biggest problem we have is getting the word out, letting people know who we are and what we do, because once you do, you're more than likely going to at least give $5 and buy a duck.
And that's the purpose of today's interview.
Absolutely.
And we want to get this out on our replays on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Let's get the word out for sure.
Well, thank you very much. Austin, we're doing it with the help of guys like you, and we're sure enjoying this beautiful weather.
Yeah, and so people still have time, May 29th. That's when the event is. How long can they keep donating until? You
can buy ducks right up until I think an hour before the race.
Perfect.
So, and it's all digital. It's going to be done in a computer with a random number generator. And Game does these races all over the country, so they've got a certified process that administers the race. And we're producing an animated video, so you'll actually see the ducks coursing through a cartoon-type waterway.
I love that.
And it'll be personalized to Fresno, so there'll be our local sponsors and some other things that'll kind of let you know that it is a Fresno race. And
it's funny, every Christmas I go to the NORAD tracker for Santa Claus. I show my daughters, they'll be 5 in May, and so it's kind of like that, like it's an animated version.
Absolutely.
That's so exciting. Okay, cool. Well, check it out, donate if you can, and give back if you can. CASA Duck Race on May 29th. And thank you for everything that you guys do for the community, because it is a needed thing.
Well, on behalf of our Executive Director, Wilma Hashimoto, and our Board President, Yvonne de Torozian, we're really honored to serve our community, and the children that we serve are, why we do what we do. And we believe that that's hard to find a better return on your investment than when you can leverage and improve the outcome of the life of a child. When you measure it in human potential, that's a pretty good payoff.
All right. Paul, thank you so much for joining us. Good to meet you.
Thank you, Austin.
Check it out. CASA Duck Race, May 29th. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We'll be back in just a bit with another live local guest.